Enter the future now. We enter into the year. Are we ready for it now? Are we see the world? Yo, what's up? How's it going, everyone? How's your Saturday going for Saturday, June 12, 2010? The 2010 World Cup has been outstanding so far, everyone. I hope you all have enjoyed it. Now, this is the MLB trade rumors for June 12, 2010. My name's Mark Spencer. I'm back again, everyone. It's been a while. I know all you fans out there love to hear what's going on around Major League Baseball. Well, in the last few weeks, we've seen some major changes in the AL West. Ken Griffey Jr. calls it a 22-year career. I mean, probably one of the greatest players to ever play the game, the sweetest swing in the history of the game. All I gotta say to Ken Griffey Jr., I just wish he would have played out the whole season. Because, man, you let the team down, you let me down, and all the fans. But hey, I guess enough was enough. I guess you just didn't have it anymore, have the drive to keep on going out there every day and play like you used to. You just weren't the same Griffey back in 1997, 1995. The kid I guess the kid just got too old, and that's what happens. But hey, if you think about it, man, Ken Griffey Jr. had a great career, folks. I mean, it spanned 22 years. Just think, he got to play with his old man, Ken Griffey Jr. Sr. Amazing. I mean, they played on the same team for 2 years, from 89 to 1990. It's an amazing feeling. You all play with your old man on the same team. I don't think the Boone brothers ever got to play with the dad, but they did play, I guess, against each other. Never played with each other on the same team, Aaron Boone and Brent Boone. But that's what happens if you really think about it. So Ken, I mean, that's sweet. Retirement is sweet in a lot of ways, and I wish you the best. Because you are the real deal. You're the man in every shape or form you can ever say. You're one of the greatest to ever put on baseball cleats, and you are the man. Just remember that. Now, we gotta get on to some news, and that's what you guys tune in for, right? So here is what is going on, everybody. So, it looks like Roy Oswalt, rumors for Saturday, June 12th, according to Luke Adams, from the I guess it's one of the newspapers out in Los Angeles, the Los Angeles Times. Actually, Los Angeles Times, basically. This report has, even though there are reportedly no current trade talks involving Roy Oswalt, rumors continue to swirl around the Astros ace. According to Dylan Hernandez of the Los Angeles Times, the Astros could be struggling to find a market for the right-hander, because they're saying that any club that deals for Oswalt would have to assume the entire remainder of his contract. Well, this is what it says here. Oswalt is still owed approximately $9.3 million. $9.3 million this year, along with $16 million in 2011 and a $2 million buyout for his 2012 option. Hernandez also points that because of Oswalt's no-trade clause, the 32-year-old could demand that the $16 million option be picked up before allowing a trade, that in case any team acquiring Oswalt would be on the hook for over $40 million needlessly. So say, as Hernandez reports, the rules, the cash-strapped Dodgers out for now. So, you know what? If you think about it, I mean, if the Los Angeles Dodgers could pull off this move right here, I mean, go acquire Roy Oswalt, I mean, this would be such a boost for this team. They've been playing good of late. I mean, Andre Ether comes back from his injury. He's been really hitting the heck out of the baseball. I watched him the last couple games. He's been playing better. Manny Ramirez is starting to get back to Manny. You know, it's the same thing you notice with David Ortiz in Boston. It's like these guys are turning back the clock. These guys are actually hitting the cover off the baseball. I watched a few Blue Jay games, and it's been amazing. You know, what Jose Bautista's done, Alex Gonzalez has done, and Aaron Hill. I mean, these guys are just hitting the cover off the baseball. You can even see with Dustin Pedroia, Kevin Youkilis. These guys are it's amazing right now. It's unbelievable what these guys can do when they put their mind to it. When they have to get down and dirty and they have to step it up, they step it up. And that's what it's all about. I mean, the Boston Red Sox have shown over the years that they are proven to be slow starters to the season. Sometimes, maybe all the time. The Rays still have a good cushion lead in the division. But we're just going to have to see what happens. So, this is another report for the Roy Oswalt rumor. According to Danny Nobler of CBS Sports, writes that Oswalt says he's willing to pitch anywhere where he could contend, including an American League club. Well, we'll see. I don't know if Roy's going to go to a contending team. I mean, one rumor I heard a couple days ago that the New York Yankees have an interest in Oswalt, and they actually have an interest in Cliff Lee. And I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens here. Here's some rumors for fans of the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, and here's what this is what's picking up on the old MLB trade rumors. According to there's no according to, but in this report it says here, since Kendry Morales' season-ended leg injury, there has been plenty of speculation about whether or not the Angels will make a move to replace him. Well, we'll have to see. Manager Mike Scioscia voiced his thoughts on the subject to Fan House. Tom Korzuznik, suggesting that the team would rather not merely rent a player for the remainder of the season. At this point, it would be a piece that you. At this point, it would be a piece that you would bring in that would help you. That would help pass the year, but I don't know. I mean, the Angels, in a way, they don't really want to bring anyone in. I mean, they've been playing good of late. They've been beating up every team, Seattle Mariners, Toronto Blue Jays. You can name all the teams. They've really played good of late. I mean, only the team that's really beat them recently has been the Oakland Athletics. And then they go into this weekend against the Los Angeles Dodgers. They won a game yesterday in L.A. And, this Angels team's on a roll right now. Ever since the injury to Morales, that was a freak injury, celebrating when he goes to home plate. Who would have thought that? But hey, I've watched baseball for almost 20-something years now, folks. 23 to 25 years I've watched baseball. I'm 28 now, but I've watched baseball most of my life. And, I mean, these things happen. Injuries do happen, but you never want to see someone get injured when they're celebrating. It's the same thing happened in football a few years ago. I think back in 98, when Martin Gramatica of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers got the game-winning field goal, and then he pulled his ACL after celebrating after he got the field goal. And, that's the thing you got to watch with injuries in terms of celebration. So, it says here, social comments indicate that the Angels are less likely to pursue players such as Paul Konerko and Adam LaRoche, who are in the final year of their contracts. If you look at the Chicago White Sox, I wouldn't make that trade. You have such a great team. You have a great bullpen, probably the best bullpen in baseball. J.J. Putz, Scott Linebrink. You can go on and on down their rotation. Freddie Garcia's back in the pitching starting rotation and stuff. But I mean, this is a good team. You know, there's been still talk that AJ Przizinski could be traded. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think he'll be traded. But here's a quick hitter on Mr. Przizinski. It says here, according to Brian McTaggart, reports that the Astros have done this same Ozzie again bluntly. AJ Przizinski isn't getting traded, according to Joe.